Young people are dying, and I'm one of those young people that could have died. I can't tell you how many times I've been shot at or had a gun pointed at me. I'm fortunate. You know, a lot of us in here are fortunate.
Happening today, Metro officials, organizations, and community leaders joining together for this two-day summit to address the issue of gun violence. The goal from this alliance is to encourage collaboration between different groups in the city that are already doing gun violence reduction work. Mayor Craig Greenberg using the summit to focus on what he's calling a top priority of his administration. The mayor has called gun violence in the Metro a crisis. Today, Craig Greenberg saying city leaders and community organizers and citizens need to get to know each other. He said through the summit, he hopes to hear ideas about how to improve communication with the city and accountability.
Whether it's working with Metro government, whether it's working with LMPD, or whether it's just working with one another, we can all make a difference. Nothing is too small to make a difference. Nothing is too big to be considered.
Greenberg also addressing other moves his administration is taking to address gun violence, mentioning his plan to place warning labels on seized guns, as well as expanding the 911 deflection program. Greenberg noting that he also wants to find more resources for programs like group violence intervention and expand park, library, and city programming hours. Well, 210 people representing different change organizations were at the event today. Many said that they have dedicated their lives to this work and have been to similar summits before. The task for them today was to build links between each other. WHS 11's Travis Breeze is in our newsroom now after talking to some of these organizations. Travis, what were the biggest hurdles that they discussed? What did you learn today?
Well, Doug, there was a lot of high fives and hugs as people ran into those old friends that they had met through years of doing this work. But the moderator gave a statistic at one point today that out of the 149 organizations surveyed before this summit, only a little over 2% had ever officially worked together on a project. That was something that they had all agreed was a big issue.
That should be embarrassing.
Over 200 people gathered on the top floor of the Muhammad Ali Center. Some of the most dedicated people in Louisville to raising up their communities and stopping youth violence.
Our neighborhoods will never even be able to flourish because we can't even keep the money in the neighborhoods.
All levels of organizations were present, from Metro departments and Mayor Greenberg to smaller organizations like Gloves Not Guns, which uses the inspiration of Muhammad Ali to help kids choose sports and boxing over street violence.
Muhammad Ali believed that service to others is your rent you pay for your room here on earth.
Mark Pence asked for the microphone about an hour in and said he sees the potential for everyone there working together.
A lot of us in here, I've worked with y'all individually, but I've never worked with y'all all as one unit.
Judd Hendricks with Interfaith Paths to Peace presented the data they gathered over the last 4 to 5 months and said a reason for the lack of collaboration is a competition for resources.
Macro level organizations have a lot of resources. The key is how do we get those resources to the folks that are doing the grassroots organizing.
These organizations want to see more funding from the corporate sector as well as resource sharing throughout the community so their ideas can be raised just as high as some of the city initiatives.
Until there is a table where everybody at the table has one vote, things won't change.
Some people I'm just meeting today, some people I haven't known very long, but everybody in this room means equally to me in my heart.
This was just day one of the summit, and one of the things that's going to be happening on day two is that everybody that was at the event has a chance to sign up for to host a conversation about a certain topic, and then other people can sign up to see which ones they want to attend. For now, in the newsroom, Travis Breeze, WHAS 11 on your side.